What's going on, Fusionites? Hope all is well today. I just had to was looking through the YouTube collection on the Fusion channel again, and I found this really great designer that they've been doing work with, and I thought I'd share it. She's really intellectual and she knows her stuff, and she's got a few videos on there. I'll share the link in the description below, but I thought it would be nice to share. She's got some good kitchen ideas, and it's a great little video for you sales reps to share with consumers when they're thinking about buying kitchens and they're putting all the package together. They're buying the floor, they're buying the kitchens, they're buying the hardware, they're buying the couches, and all this fun stuff. So I thought it'd be really great to add a little bit of essence there to give you guys some ammo when you're working with your customers. Not that you don't do a great job already. You guys are absolutely fabulous at what you do, but the more knowledge we have, the better, and the more information we have, the better. So I figured I'd share this, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to share this screen right now. Let's see here. Okay, and I want to make sure that we have the sound on. Okay, let's give this a shot. Full screen. Yes. Okay.
Hi, I'm Sarah St.Amand of Sarah St.Amand Interior Design. Kitchens are one of the things we get asked about most, and the reason for that is because there are many moving parts. There are so many decisions when it comes to designing a kitchen. One of the things you really need to think about is your budget. Budget helps to determine what kind of finishes that you're going to use in your space. So for example, starting with the flooring is a great choice because you have to think about who's going to be using the space, how it's going to be used, and what budget you have. The flooring in your kitchen needs to be something durable, especially if you're a very busy cook in the kitchen. You may be apt to dropping a knife or dropping different things, and so you want to make sure that the flooring you choose is going to take the wear and tear. I love working with fusion flooring because there's so many different variables, from engineered hardwood to vinyl. So depending on your budget, there's something for everyone. We are inundated with so many beautiful photographs from all over the world, and we have to think about how we can achieve that look. We may not all have a budget that is in the hundreds of $1,000 range, but it doesn't mean you can't have a nice space. And that's why I always like to educate people on the fact that there's so many different ways to do that. Sometimes when we're working on kitchens, especially in a cottage, we might want to consider the vinyl application. I love the vinyls as well because, again, they're so realistic, but not only that, they can take the wear and tear of walking in and out of the cottage with flip-flops or wet feet. That's a great choice. Herringbone is an equally lovely choice, but it's at the higher price point. So if you're trying to save a little, it might not be the best choice. But that's why I love a wide plank flooring option like this one. It's a beautiful engineered product, takes the wear and tear, has a beautiful look, as well as many finishes. The flooring is the backdrop to the entire kitchen, so making sure that you make the right choice is really key. Then you want to think about all of the other accessories and build on those. So you may have beautiful lighting, and you want to really think about how large your island is and choose the lighting accordingly. You also want to think about the hardware. So that's a great way to splurge. And I always call that the jewelry of the home. Much like an outfit, it adorns the space and makes it look absolutely gorgeous. Then thinking about the durability of fabrics on counter stools. If you have a busy family, you're going to want wipeability. So all of these things are factors when thinking about your kitchen and planning for it. Always think about all of the elements, not just one thing, because ultimately it's all going to pair together to make for a beautiful space.
Okay, good. Nice little video there that was well put together. I thought she had a lot of great information. I just want to, noticed something in the video here. I wanted to, let's see if it's, where's that shot of the flooring? Right here. Right there. Is that going to clear up? Yes. Okay. So this is what I wanted. Do you remember the previous video we did on the pine stuff, and we talked about sapwood, and this is a really good picture of what sap indication is. So you see these white streaks here, beautiful in the floor. It gives any flooring very unique characteristics. And look, you see this little white line here? You see this right here, here. That's sapwood. So these boards are, that's the tolerance of sapwood. You know, Renaissance, Northern Retreat, Beaux Arts, Classical Elegance, you name it. Most of the collections have a small degree, most, not all, but most have a small degree of sapwood in them. And this is the kind of tolerance. So a lot of times this doesn't show up on the big sample board or things like that. And consumers can be kind of taken back by it when they start to see it installed in their floor, and if they don't know about it right away, they can get just a little leery on it because they're not sure exactly what it is and nobody told them about it. So this is something great that you guys want to continually share with your customers when they're purchasing material, especially smoked finish process, especially large wide plank process, because you can't get these widths without having some of this in the boards. That's just the nature of the beast in manufacturing, to use as much wood as possible to keep the cost down as effectively as possible. So I just wanted to mention this on the sapwood, because this is something that you really want to make sure that your customers are aware of and that they know, and that these do end up in the floor. But beautiful look. It's an amazing look. Also take a look at the knots here, and this is something that they will expect as well. Very, very small indication of knots, so they're never very, very large unless it's actually in the description of very large knots. So this is as knotty as it's going to get. This looks kind of like Beaux Arts realism. If I'm going to take a guess at what this is Beaux Arts realism on the floor, in my opinion, our 10 1/4 inch product. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys and keep that in mind with the sapwood. It doesn't show up on a lot of samples, or you might just have one in the corner of a sample. So make sure customers are aware, and you can use this video and stuff to show them and things like that. So I just thought I'd add that information. So I'm gonna jump off here. Okay, so I just wanted to share that information with you guys. I'm glad that came up actually with the sapwood and things like that, because again, that's good information to pass on to your customers. And the more information your customers have, and the consumers who are putting new wood planks on the floor, especially from Fusion, you want to be aware and as informed as possible. And that's what we want to do, and make sure everything's best suited for the best choice for the consumer. That's about it. Yeah, it was a nice little short little video. I'll have more to come. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.